This year's kickoff of HB Reads was actually a recognition of the work they've done since its 2008 inception. The Orange County Board of Education, January 15th, honored those who touch education seriously and wanted to say thank you.
This is really the neatest thing. We have, we reach into the schools, we buy books for the schools, we do special assemblies for the students, and it is so wonderful to be recognized for any of that because we just plug along. We've probably bought over $20,000 worth of books over the years, and the schools get them, the kids read them, and then they come to an assembly. It's really great. They get to meet the author at that time.
HB Reads is amazing. There's nothing more liberating than the ability to read. And so to inspire our young people to have a passion for reading means that they will become freer as they move through the course of life. And the way it's done in Huntington Beach, where it is enlivened by bringing in the author in many cases and allowing for public engagement, I think it's terrific. I can't think of a better way of spending my time, frankly, and I hope that I'll be able to visit that real soon now.
The selected books and their social issues have sparked new communication and dialogue that bridges challenging economic times.
And it's critical in these days of budget cuts that these kids, and in this case the community, has this resource.
HB Reads turns yet another chapter in its evolving story of how one community surrounds itself around one book.
I think HB Reads will probably always be striving to do more. I mean, there's always, the other author, a little bit more money, the bigger name, the lesser name. Sometimes it's really important to do a book that has meaning, and it's more important than doing a bestseller. I mean, fortunately, you can do both. I mean, this year, who knew that our author was still alive? I mean, just because he's my age, I didn't know he was alive. So these things are important. I think we'll continue to strive to do good things. I think we're making some impact in the community, and I know we're doing well thanks to the library and the city for their support.
I'm going to break the protocol a little bit. Maybe you could tell people how they could get involved in the program.
Our book this year is Lessons from Little Rock by Dr. Terrence Roberts, and he's one of the Little Rock 7. He's one of those high school students, which is so important. One of those high school students that went up to the steps of Little Rock High School and had to be helped into the school by the National Guard. I mean, when we look for student leaders today, could we find someone like that? It's just incredible. Anyway, he will be here March 20th. If you would like, there is an evening presentation which is free to the public at Huntington Beach High School. We are so fortunate to have the high school districts. And 7 o'clock, he'll be there. We have art programs, we have a film series.
I feel very inspired when I see the men and women that come before our board and are recognized for their contributions to education.
For Surf City Highlights, this is Matt Lifford.